Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. If you are new here, my name is Jasmine. I am a realistic colored pencil artist. This is my second channel where we talk about reality TV and I tell the occasional story time. The cat is in here and you probably just heard her brush up against the microphone. That's probably going to be going on for a while until she decides to escape my room. She insisted on pushing the door open so that she could come in here and take my hair ties. There's one on the floor right now. Hi kitty! What you doing? You want to sit up here? Of course you do. Oh, she's letting me hold her. Look how cute she is. You're so cute and heavy. You almost never see her on camera. It's usually the fluffy cat. You're so cute. Look how happy she is. And she's ready to jump it down. That's it. That's enough love. I'm not offended at all. Recently, I've been watching a lot of out-of-the-way, hole-in-the-wall, obscure animated movies that I found on Amazon Prime, and I think I watched them on Hulu as well. Also, Disney Plus. I have to say that I've come across some really interesting movies, like movies that I never saw the trailers for. I never saw any promotional stuff whatsoever. I didn't even know that these movies existed. Can you shush? Stay right there. So we're gonna do a little bit of a deep dive into a movie that I recently watched. I don't believe in Rotten Tomatoes. I think there's nothing more useless than somebody else's movie review. If I like a movie, I like it, and that's it. If somebody tells me that a movie is good, that tells me absolutely nothing. There is no context behind that, and I have to see for myself and decide whether I like it or not. I do have a list of movies that I have recently watched that I want to review and just kind of go over some of the funny stuff that happened and just my opinions of the characters. If you are like me and you used to get sick a lot, you kind of just sit in bed and watch movies and you just come across the most random stuff and then you end up watching it because there's nothing else to watch. Cat, what is it? I don't know what she wants. That's the noise that you hear in the background. It's the cat. She's talking to me. She wants to go into the bathroom, which she really doesn't need. Monster in Paris. Monster in Paris was released in 2011. Raoul is an inventor and his best friend is Emile. There's also a monkey whose name is Charlie. Of course there is. It's always the most random pet with a human name. Picture it, Paris. The year is 1910. Raoul owns a truck named Catherine, which runs on sunflower oil. So the movie starts out with these two making some kind of concoction with these unnamed chemicals that they found in this greenhouse slash abandoned laboratory. Emile is a cameraman voiced by Jay Harrington. He works in a theater. Maud is voiced by Madeline Zima. You may remember her from The Nanny. So Maud works at the front taking money for the theater tickets.
Yo, buddy, let's shake a leg. I'm on a schedule here. You'll have plenty of time to woo Maud when you're back.
Bye. Emile is too nervous to ask Maud out. Raoul is voiced by Adam Goldberg. He is an inventor. He has a jacket that we find out later is actually made of straw.
Yeah, speaking of flies, your coat, it's very itchy. It feels like straw.
Straw? Are you kidding? What I paid for this? Oh, milk. This is genuine, 100% rare.
Why does he drive like a madman and nobody pulls him over?
Water right.
Imagine being in the car with somebody who drives like SpongeBob.
You're gonna love the professor. He's a real character, way ahead of his time, a real visionary, a little like myself.
Raoul decides to enlist Emile to film his scientific adventures in this laboratory slash greenhouse.
Professor? Dear Raoul, I'm in New York for a conference. Just leave the Pete outside. In my absence, Charles will take care of it.
Oh, Charles, assistant botanist. Hello, Charles.
Well, now that you're inside, just leave the Pete at the door. Whatever you do, don't touch anything.
Raoul tries to modify a sunflower, so the sunflower becomes monstrously large, like 100 feet tall, and it spills all of these chemicals all over and knocks out the power.
Okay, next. Let's see if the geezer invented anything that actually worked.
All of these chemicals spill onto an unsuspecting flea that was somewhere in the building. I mean, it's a flea, who's gonna notice it? Emile sees the silhouette of a creature with glowing eyes. But he keeps the camera rolling. The creature launches itself through the glass ceiling. into the darkness of the night. Not a, hi, how are ya? Catherine O'Hara is the voice of Madame Carlotta. Madame Carlotta keeps trying to set up Lucille with men, and in this scene, she tries to set her up with the police commissioner.
All that is needed now is for your angel Fleas to accept my invitation.
If you don't remember who Catherine O'Hara is, she is from Home Alone. She was Kevin's mom. Aha, you know now, don't you?
Oh, Commissioner, what an honor. Oh, I'm sure she'll be delighted.
Lucille is voiced by Vanessa Paradis, who is a singer.
She's resplendent, so confident. Lesson, lesson, lesson.
The police commissioner is a mix of Gaston, Clayton from Tarzan, and that third top-heavy individual from the movie Pocahontas. I don't remember his name. I hate him, by the way. He has such a hateable face.
What's wrong?
Something touched me.
Oh, don't worry, dear. It won't attack a larger animal.
No one ever is actually harmed by this gargantuan flea. He just jumps everywhere. He is just trying to fill out the city. I don't know. So we see several scenes of the flea just hopping from building to building. They're really freaked out by his appearance. The flea travels all over the city, jump scaring people for no reason. And honestly, I would not mind having this job. It's like being seen as Batman, but not actually doing any activity, just jumping around. This flea is 7 feet tall, by the way.
Horrible, 7 feet tall, razor sharp teeth. Horrible.
Yeah, of course. Sign here.
Oh.
This guy that was in the alley, he got startled by the flea, runs to the police.
How's it going with that sketch?
Huh? Wait,
And the police sketch artist scene just cracks me up because why is he drawing the man that is reporting it?
He's getting good, huh?
So Emile decides to show Raoul the footage to prove that he's not hallucinating. So he's not hallucinating the creature, as we can see.
Oh, this is a nightmare.
Ah, Emil, it's a nightmare. I've lost all my clients. What's that?
It's the monster! The monster that we created!
Whoa! Yes, our own monster. He's got your eyes and fine hairy legs.
What are we gonna do?
Everything's fine. Nothing happened. It's not our fault.
I hate the commissioner, by the way. What are you doing? No, stop doing that. Just sit there.
Humanity is divided into 2 different categories. The faceless and nameless masses, living their lives like cockroaches. Those with a great destiny, those like you and me.
You probably hear me say that several times, but I do hate him.
You're very kind, Commissioner, but I'm just a singer.
I have 3 suspects.
So the policeman examines the left behind footage and he notices a flea just jumping off the monkey.
Now, if you look very closely, just before the explosion, see that little black dot? It's a flea from the monkey's fur. I believe that the combination of these potions turned it into the monster.
It's always the monkey.
Excuse me, sir. I'm just starting out in life. I don't want to go to jail. Prison is a low-growth market for home deliveries. Arrest the monkey. It was his flea.
And the commissioner already has ideas.
Here, pick one.
Would you have a Medal of Honor in there by any chance?
Ah, this character.
And wake up on his back 1 year later.
He is Albert.
Look, I'll be honest with you.
What? You don't like that one? This one, perhaps.
Albert, the singing waiter, aka the snitch.
The song isn't the problem.
Where's the problem then? I have talent. All my friends say so. All I need is someone to give me a big break, that's all.
That or some new friends.
Oh, Albert, the song isn't the problem.
I'm too original for a place like this. Too avant-garde.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
That's what I am.
That's what you are.
Too avant-garde.
Of course you are.
I'm so out of here.
Bye now.
Flea makes another appearance in an alley. It's always an alley, but he is in the alley behind the restaurant where Lucille works.
True talent scares her. Who's there? Open the door! Open up! It's me! Albert! Open the door!
No one's coming for you, Albert. Here we see the flea closer up than before, so we can actually see his face instead of just his ominous shape. door. Lucille accidentally hits him with the door.
Listen, Albert. Oh my god. Are you okay?
Then she faints when she sees his face.
Did I hurt you? I am really sorry. Let me see.
Flea does nothing.
Let me go!
Until he sings. He sounds like he's classically trained. How? When? From where?
Too afraid to let it go, to let it show in all the headlines read. For I don't want to see a monster in Paris. Apparently I disappear beneath the light.
Where did you get all this skill, sir? Through the singing, there's some montage of him jumping in Paris. He's just hopping around like a flea, what fleas do. Existing.
Do you have a name? How about Franco? It means honest heart.
At first, when I saw this part of the movie, I thought that it was going to turn into a musical because I forgot to look for that piece of information when I was looking at the description for the movie. I just decided watching it because if this was a musical, I was about to punch the air, I'm not gonna lie. Fortunately, that was not the case.
That's called a guitar. It's very hard to play.
She helps him to disguise his flea features because nobody is going to notice the blue hue of his skin or the feelers sticking out of his face. Don't let this movie fool you. Fleas are not your friend.
What's that on your lapel?
Oh, I do believe it's the Medal of Honor, Raoul.
Well, Emil, what a coincidence. I happen to have one too.
What? Where did you steal this?
Oh no, we didn't steal them. They're from Commissioner Maynard.
Hold on. Wait, what is that? Do you hear something? I hear a voice.
If you get the Medal of Honor, you get the best seat in the house.
They got medals of honor from the police. Why are people like this?
Albert!
What?
Show these gentlemen to the best seat in the house.
Me.
Oh, Albert, heaven forbid you have to seat people and perform your job tasks.
Enjoy the show if you even know what you're watching.
Bye.
Lucille decides to name the flea Francoeur. Carlotta discovers Francoeur, and without hesitation, she just adds him into Lucille's show, thinking that he's some talented dude.
Thank you, my good man. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Francoeur sits with the band, plays guitar, and sings backup.
What?
She's resplendent, so confident. Lesson, lesson, lesson.
So from the 5 minutes that he learned that a guitar exists and Lucille actually starting her next set, he learns how to play the guitar like some kind of savant. This is the absolute closest to a musical that I will tolerate. And maybe 3 other movies that are very old that I grew up with that I can tolerate. The 3 other movies that I can tolerate that are musicals are Willy Wonka, Alice in Wonderland, and Pocahontas. Apparently he can dance. I don't know when that happened.
You. Huge. It was really very good, Mademoiselle Lucille.
They then realize that they are shaking the hands of the flea.
Thank you.
Sir?
Ouch! Hey, that hurt. Hey, shh. What do you mean? Shh? It's the monster.
He's not a monster.
The commissioner proposes the idea of drowning the flea.
How are you going to drown the monster when you can't even find it?
Oh, I will find it. As a matter of fact, I'm using this press conference to announce a reward for the first person to offer any information that leads to the discovery and death of this menace to our peace and happiness.
I have information.
Dang it, Albert!
Excellent, excellent.
No one invited you, Albert. Emil gives Maud the letter that he wrote earlier asking her out because he's too afraid to ask her in person, so he decides to write it down.
Like a date Saturday? Saturday, 3 p.m. But where?
Your words carry no weight any longer, my dear. Now let's stop where
What?
Sir, it's in there.
I was just trying to find who you were talking to because I know you're not talking to me like that.
First, you accuse me without a shred of evidence. Then you violate my private property. If you dare to enter my dressing room, you will have to find another singer.
Consider it done. Lying to the police, bearing false witness, malicious intent. Do you want me to go on? Take him off.
Straight to jail.
There you are.
Bravo, Lucille. Excellent acting skills.
Well, he could hide in my projection room. If only we could shrink him down to his normal size, then no one would ever find him. The smaller you are, the less people look at you. At least that's been my experience.
That's what I'm gonna do from now on. I do not want to adult anymore. I want to hide in a piano.
And so it is with great pride and great expectation that I announce my candidacy for the post of Mayor of Paris. Yeah.
No one likes you.
Lucille attends the ceremony performing another song. Emile provides the monster antidote to the commissioner.
It's the antidote for the monster.
The monster makes his way over to the stage so they can fake a kidnapping where he sings instead of roaring at first. The antidote serves as a wonderful distraction so that Francoeur is able to escape through the trapdoor in the stage.
Throw it!
Or so we thought.
The monster is dead! Long live our hero! Long live Mayor Minoc!
Oh, bravo!
Commissioner!
Yes. No. I've been fooled.
Did I forget to mention that Francoeur is bulletproof? Well, he is. The commissioner is really gun happy. Maybe it's the aggression and the heavy use of yellow in his attire that reminds me of Clayton from Tarzan. I hate him.
Oh no!
And so starts a chase throughout Paris, where the trio tries to protect Francoeur. Francoeur escapes with the monkey in his arms, where they later commandeer some guy's truck. They stole it. The commissioner decides to spice things up, and he gets into this bicycle-powered blimp to follow everyone. Because that's what you do in a police chase, so you can get an overall view of the situation.
Start pedaling!
Hey, your ticket, please.
Francoeur and Raoul crash, causing him to hit the windshield for the first time. Catherine suffers some damage. Francoeur hits yet another windshield. Bug can carry a tune, but he cannot catch a break.
Gotcha. Show me some ID.
Why is Charlie carrying an ID? I can't. Yes, Cat. Come sit up here. She doesn't want to sit up here. She's rubbing her face on the tripod. Raoul causes a distraction with his straw jacket that he finally broke down and admitted is straw.
Your coat! It's okay. It was straw anyway.
This will buy them some time. Everyone heads to the Eiffel Tower. The blimp grabs hold of the truck with a grappling hook and heads to the water.
Thought you would escape me, didn't you? I'll happily take you there, little lady, but there's no one up there.
There will be. I'm sure of it.
Francoeur and the commissioner have a showdown at the Eiffel Tower. You know what else I noticed in movies that are set in France? There's always a showdown at the Eiffel Tower. Think about it. I watched a movie the other day called Leap, and this wicked woman was chasing these children to hurt them. Like, she was literally trying to off these kids. And guess where they ended up? The tower. Rush Hour 3, Eiffel Tower. There's definitely a theme. Yes, Cat! The potion is starting to wear off, or it's the antidote, with the sunflower and the flea. So the sunflower that we saw at the beginning of the movie is starting to shrink back, and then the flea is starting to lose his strength. He's starting to miniaturize again, so he becomes weaker by the minute. This man is fighting for his life, trying to cycle.
Get us down, Pate! Get us down!
Trying my
my best, sir. Your best is not good enough.
And then Catherine sank.
And voila! Safe and sound and dry, thanks to the great team, Raul and Catherine. Catherine! No! 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 Oh, no!
So tragic. The commissioner catches up to everyone.
Let's shoot.
Don't tempt me.
The newspapers were right. There is a monster in Paris, and I'm looking right at him.
Lucille risks her life and gets thrown off the tower.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Go, Franco, go!
Go!
By the commissioner. He is obsessed with throwing people off of towers. Raul saves her just in time. Emile faces the commissioner.
Give me that, you dwarf.
Well, I may be a dwarf, but I have a big gun.
He said he's a dwarf. I think that's why he's so self-conscious.
You leave my Emile alone!
Dude, this guy just likes throwing women off of buildings because he also threw Maud off the building.
Still want to play the hero? Stop! Well, give me my gun.
Commissioner falls. Don't worry, he's not dead. The commissioner thinks that he killed Francoeur.
Where are you? Where are you? Oh! I did it! I killed the monster of Paris!
Oh, you're so smart, so if you shot him, why isn't he there? Never underestimate the combo of a tall man and a short man.
Commissioner?
Pate! Hello.
I have a message from the Interior Minister. He's not happy with all the destruction caused by your psychopathic chase in pursuit of your own ambition.
Yes, get arrested and leave us all alone.
Victor Maynot, I am arresting you for the premeditated murder of Monsieur Francoeur.
What? Have you lost your mind?
Charles is rowing the boat. Is there anything that this monkey can't do? At the end of the movie, Lucille is sad, thinking that the flea is dead. Raul gives her earrings, one of which the flea is standing on. He's so small you can't even see him. Yes, the flea is indeed flea size again. And she overcomes her sadness to perform songs once again. They return to the greenhouse. No gloves, coat, apron, goggles, or safety equipment. Men are just out here winging it, putting their lives in their hands. And they make the same concoction that makes the flea grow back to 7 feet. So once again, Francoeur is at his original gargantuan height. Charlie serves champagne to the customers. Again, what can't he do? In conclusion, this movie wasn't bad at all. It was definitely out there, kind of far-fetched like Megamind was, but I quite enjoyed it. And yet, it's a movie we've never even heard of until about 2 days ago. Let me know if you want me to review any other movies. Animated movies can still be good, even if they're not musicals. Don't let anybody tell you differently. I hate musicals for many reasons. The main reason being I don't feel like singing really adds to the plot at all. I feel like it's just a time filler, because without that, the script would be too short to be even considered a movie. I don't enjoy that process at all. You can't solve your problems by singing a song every 7 minutes. Well, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment if you want me to do another movie review. I have a list of some that I already want to do, but if there's anything that you can think of, leave it down in the comments. I do make new videos on this channel about twice a month. They take me a while to edit, and on top of that, I am doing some editing for Michelle McDaniel. That's been really fun. I've been learning a lot about just the editor that I'm using, and I've been learning a lot about how she mom records videos and how she organizes things, and I've just learned about how to be a little bit more time effective when I'm filming. So that's been a pretty interesting process. I'm really glad to have that job. Don't forget to check out my store in the comments. I sell artwork. You guys know that I'm an artist. If you've been a subscriber for a long time, you probably know that I have a main channel and I do realistic drawings, but I sell my artwork on my website, jasminebakerart.com. But I have a lot of wall art prints that I'm trying to get rid of. Buy some art to stare at instead of your phone. I will see you guys next time. Bye. What? What are you doing? What are you touching? I keep hitting the microphone. I'm almost done.